I don't speak your language, I'm sorry, buddy. No hablo español, or whatever. I don't even know if that's Spanish or supposed to be like Portuguese. Could be French for all I know. It's not actually true. Oh! I say I took like a semester of French, so I can at least recognize it. I could tell you that looked Spanish or Portuguese, so I was pretty confident with my statement. Yes, I did enjoy the matches. There was like I think a match that, or at least like the first round of match that happened before I was like up and watching things, because you know, time zones are not the most favorable for us in the West, but they were very, 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 very fun to watch. Most specifically the first one, because it was by far the closest, but like the others were very entertaining as well. I just really like how the... I just really like how the... Ooh, I didn't see that bullet. Like how the format works, because there's a lot more excitement going on. And now, sure, you can have... People can fall apart real quickly. You can kind of have dead runs that lead to questionable, you know, positions like that. That second series of the day was not... There was never really a point where I was that close, but honestly, I personally found it more exciting than... Yeah, I found even that match more exciting than TWC in my mind. Well, your time zone's not far off from mine, right? What time is it for you? Because it's 2 o'clock for me. Because you're in a different hemisphere, but that doesn't... But vertically, you're pretty similar. Come on, yeah. I would assume the eastern parts of Brazil are probably a hour, maybe 2 ahead. I can't say I'm that knowledgeable on the geography and the of how far Brazil sticks out comparably to like the eastern U.S., but hey. Yeah, and even in that round 2, if, Spirit, similar thing to if, like, Spirit messed up on, like, Gensokyo, right? Cause he had that one miss to, Meister there. And if he messes up, it would have forced, Oscar to do the absolute nuts. Which is not impossible. You see people do crazy things all the time. It's kind of cool to see him win, but I would have liked if he would have messed up just to like, damn it, that's stupid movie. Just to like force the stage 6 and put more tension on it. Because like that first match from today, watching I forget the people's name, but watching that Kaguya, where it's basically just like, okay, you got to LNN the last half of Kaguya if you want to win. If you miss once, you lose, and that level of tension was so enjoyable to watch. Because you can't reset, you know. Sure, you have your round, so if you have a bad round, you know, you can come back in rounds 2 and 3, but... the intensity was so exciting. Also, EOSD and LOL-K need to get parroted with each other more. It's unfortunate because EOSD is done before they're even on to stage 6 in LOL-K, but at the same time, you have both books and Doremi Non-1 going on at the same time. You have literally two of the hardest parts in the entire series going on, like, literally at the exact same time. That was so fun to see. Hello, 11. It's just fun what the, it's kind of fun to see, like, the different games getting paired with each other, you know? Like, you could probably argue a little bit of here or there as to, like, how the scoring should work, but, like, that's not something I'm gonna go on too much about. But, like, it's cool seeing the different games play, and like I said, just the single run format is so interesting. Also, even though he lost pretty badly, mad respects to Ruan. Or however you pronounce his name. Mad respect for sticking to the no safe spots. None at all. So we have to, what, 21 ounces? I was gonna say, I remember seeing the TSO going on, like, a few weeks back and stuff during, like, the group stage rounds or whatever it was. But, like, I didn't actually, like, sit down to, like, watch any of it. But now that I did it today, you know I'm getting it going tomorrow. Yeah. The one thing that just makes it, like, with the single run format that just makes it so interesting in the moment is, like, you don't have a reset, so it's like, first of all, what's going on is actively more exciting than when you have resets. Because you have to play it out no matter what. But also just, like, even top-level players will slip up. Right? Like, people less than others, of course, but, like, people will slip up. And watching it in that type of situation where you have to go back to that, it's so exciting, so interesting. Yeah, as long as there's bullets on screen, you can die. To be fair about the stage 1's deaths that Oscar had, that is the LOL-K nature of stage 1, but yeah, even these are stage 1s, you can definitely die. And normally, it doesn't matter, right? Because you die on stage 1, even during GWC, oh, come on. Like, you died at stage 1, cool, you wasted a minute. Maybe. But, like, in that, you can't reset, so suddenly your stage 1s need to be consistent. Well, that's the trade-off, right? You play the worst shot type, the worst game, you have the scoring advantage. But it's gonna force you to have to play at a higher level. Like what? Yeah, like in that last match, he had what, 2 missed advantage? And as great as that is, you know, it comes with the drawback. Although regardless, when your opponent, like, back-to-back who misses EOSD, it's going to be hard to win. Regardless of whatever you use. That last stall there in Kyoto Dolls is really the number one thing that can go wrong. Yeah, LK's early game is pretty brutal. What am I up to? Is that 22? I'm gonna pretend that's 22. That might have been 23, but I kind of stopped thinking for the past couple minutes. Then that's 22. Player on the side of caution. Yeah, Reimu has that much. Well, Reimu just has that massive Stage 5 break, which, to be fair, even then, there's still parts of Stage 5 that can just kill Reimu. But she has it so much better than, like, Marissa on several portions. But even in terms of mid game, it's like they'll all struggle with Dormy. Like Dormy will always be a bastard if she desires to. Oh, that was I should tried to go into the hole on the right. I'm just happy how much better I've gotten on the frat dolls. I struggled with that attack greatly for a bit, but now I'm feeling not like perfect on it by any means, but like so much better. It's like the same thing with the Lunasa's Nons. Like your second Nons. Like I actually have like a strat in mind. Even if it's not by any means like gonna always win me it. It's just nice to have like a feel for it. That it isn't just kinda like running through dodging bullets randomly. The same type of movement. It's not optimal. Just goes to show how badly you have to perform on that non to actually like really die. Orai. Oh, that's too aggressive. I can't believe in that run yesterday I actually did a perfect stage 4. Come on. Like, alright, dolls have not been great. We're doing fine at the other things. get one more and let's go to the prison. World's most suspect Russian dolls. Nothing to see here. Thank you, PCB boxes, for being generous. There we go. What is that? 20... 23? Sorry, I'm scratching my head. Oh, did not read that well. I hate this strat. It's optimal, but I hate it. And by I hate it, I mean I'm just bad. Pretty tall. I died to the first bullet. I cannot do this strat. I hate it. This strat should be consistent too, is the worst part. I'm gonna pull my arrow. Forgot what that. I cannot do this right now. What am I doing? Dude, not a hard dodge? Stop! I'm getting through the hard part, but I'm just dying to the stupid thing. Oh, these prisoners. Oh, down because. Koishi's dropping in 5 hours, right? I don't know, I find it funny. Wish she's dropping in 5 hours. I mean, I think the biggest reason I find it funny is just because they're like, yeah, we're hoping to have her out by, you know, what was it, early August? And we're currently in October and almost November, and they're like, yeah, soon, maybe. Yeah, I've been dying to Lunasa for 10 minutes. Yeah? Do they 11? I mean, I don't mind. I kind of want to do a, think of doing a vanilla Marissa A run later. Talking about, was it full moon, whatever, yesterday made me want to play Marissa A. Maybe I just shouldn't be playing the Prism Rivers right now. It's because I ate too much. Now I'm feeling lazy. I did not have pizza, no. I had pizza yesterday. No, I did not have pizza yesterday. I had pizza on Thursday. What's ananas? Is that a play on bananas, or is it something else entirely? Is it just stupid words? The American one? No, probably. Yeah, now I know you're not. Listen, even here in America, people are very split on that. Like, you'll either find people who are like, absolutely put pineapples on pizza, and you'll find people who will skin your hide if you do that. It's usually one or the other. There's very little in between. I cannot do these nons right now. I don't know why. That shouldn't have been a very easy dodge. I mean, it's not like I've been nuts on Alice right now, but I was just doing fine on Alice. Forbid I even get past the second non. Listen, you gotta spend money to make money. If I spend money to make money, I mean just take shirts and sell them. Kind of like you're at Hot Topic. I blew all my brain power yesterday. I think that's what it is. Come on. Like, that was such a free lineup, too. I should go do literally anything else in this game right now, but I'm too stubborn. Good enough. There, I finally lived it just when I get the lucky lineup. Okay. Yeah, I had a really nice run yesterday. Like, I was hoping I could, like, PB. That's what I was looking for. But I had LNN pace to Youmuu's final, which was ridiculous. Like that angle that I'm at. See? It's like, I hate this fight, because the first two attacks I struggle so much with some of the time. And you get past that, and it's just fine for the rest of the fight. What do I want to grind right now? Do some, you give Youmuu, let's do some Youmuing. Can't cover anything yet. I legitimately didn't think I was going to be getting that. Like I said, because I had 8-ness previously. I was expecting, like, okay, when I get a good run, like my next good run, 6 misses is very reasonable. But I had a very, very favorable HGS in the run, and that let me get all the way to Youmuu's final on perfect pace. Oh, like that wiggle. Going up to what? 23 Alices, 5 Youmuus, 4 Prism Rivers, and 2 Youmuus. Damn, I was Yeah, I mean, that's just practice, right? Just do things enough. Like, I'll talk about right now with, Alice's first spell. What is it? It's not fun. Precise. Today's not a great day so far. The first spell is, Fraternal Dolls. But, like, up until earlier this week, I was struggling with the Alice first spell a lot. But then, like, I had just got it enough where I have a much better, like, visualization on it. And I've been doing so much better on it. And that's just... similar thing to Lunasa's second non. Although I'm still not... I'm nowhere near as good as that non as I am in, like, Fraternal Dolls right now. It's like, there's oftentimes an angle, or there's something consistent to look for and to play for, but sometimes you just need to do it enough. That's not the freest HGS I've ever seen. That second to last wave was really awkward. But that's why we play against Alice, Prism Rivers, Yomu, Yiko, and a bunch of other parts. A bunch. So you can slowly get better. Dupe. Nice, nice. Well, I wish you luck with that. I know for a lot of normal players, Yomu is often regarded as a massive run killer. Ooh, I baited that badly. You stop going so high up there, shoddy. You're talking about the mid-boss fairy, which is Lily White, or you're talking about that big fairy right before the Prism Rivers? Oh, yeah, that final one. Yeah, that guy... I mean, when I started the LNB grind a couple weeks ago, I mean, that was actually close to 3 weeks ago, I choked on him a bunch until I just kind of got a better feel for him. I haven't died to him in several attempts, but... Oh, I backed up too much. That bolt was not as fast as I thought it was. That was a guy that took me a bit to get a better... Again, just... I just had to do it enough to get a feel for how I should go through his bullets. It's still one of those things that does scare me whenever I go to it, because I know I've choked on it before. So it's one of those things where I second guess myself sometimes on it, but... Very generous wave there. I don't know exactly how it is on normal, but even on Lunatic, the late stage 4 into the Prism Rivers is such a big, like, spike. Oh, wow! Yeah, I know a lot of people play the Sakyas. I think Sakya B is regarded as the good one, but I don't quote me on that. Yeah, okay. I thought that's what it was, but I don't... As you can very clearly see, I don't play as Sakya, so I don't know for sure. Oh, I tap right too much. It's gonna be a while until I can get another pace as good as the last one. Especially if I can't do this. I've always liked the homing. And I understand, because, like, the thing about the homing versus, you know, not homing is it's, like, oftentimes it can be better or worse, right? Like, it's usually better for a section or worse for a section. The non-homing shots in most games that are not named LOL-K are generally worse because of its, homing struggles versus bosses where it does much better versus stage portions. And Touhou 15 is the game where that really shows itself to being the most impactful. Just because that stage 5 stage portion is such a brutal part. But so something like this, like Reimu B is just generally very suboptimal in this game. For Reimu A. The only thing that Reimu A really does nice is spam. And it makes spam from being easily the hardest part of the game to probably still the hardest part of the game, but like not as, you know, not quite as devastating. I not. Pardon me for a sec. And for me, it's not usually even, like, too lazy to learn the routing. I just like homing. And at this point, I refuse to give it up. Very beautiful wave that time. do a not choke to the late Yomu again. There's nothing from that right side. Holy moly. A Touhou pass this option. Wait, that's the second time I've done that. Oh, I gotta stop it. They just do the bait back wrong. At least my analysis hasn't been bad today. It's the one thing I got going for me. Oh, come on. Not in the zone like I was yesterday. You know what? That is fine. Not every day is gonna be magic. In fact, most days usually aren't. Anytime they get my heart pumping. The switch between slowdown and speed up is always awkward. I don't know if that's going to be vertical enough. It is. I didn't commit to left or right early enough. Wait! Really thought I was going to be able to wiggle by that one. But I'm just not doing great right now. One of these days, Witch King. Yeah, that was by no means the prettiest Heliod sword. That does make me a little bit happier. Not choke to this this spell again. There we go. Now just don't get high rolled and play well around this. Ugh. Finally got to it. I died immediately. That might not be vertical enough. No, we're fine. Let me get my one perfect Yomu for the day. Nice. Gotta go radio silent for a minute. Nice, there we go. Anyway. On to Euchres. Damn, that was close to a perfect eco. Damn. Sorry about that. People decided to, Day was, busy moving things around day. Oops, damn it. I was just about to say, I feel, I'm getting better at this one. Getting a feel for the base movement I want to be doing for this, which is important. I should not be doing that. I love her face in this, by the way. Yeah, I'm starting to get a better feel of, like, the pattern I want to do on that. We gotta get better at this, though. Gotta keep getting a little bit better every day, day out. Just a little bit better. Get a little bit more experience, get a little bit more comfortable with it. Oh. Bitch. But it's not been the best day. I'm just not in the zone today. Yeah, it's too fast on the move part department. You dum-dum. Just want to capture these two techs back-to-back once. And then I'll go back to sitting on the Prism River until I decide to stop for now. Ah, stop it. No. At least I'm feeling more comfortable on this attack. Feeling way more comfortable in that. Depends on what the future events are, right? But I mean, that's not really something I can or should be thinking about much right now anyway. Like, until I can get, LNN level of this game, you know, that's not really something that's in my skill level yet. But, I mean, I've commented before how, like, TWC doesn't really interest me as an event, but the TSO does kind of interest me, as that's a lot more up my alley. Not only as a watching event, but even a participating event. So, maybe at some point. Again, I gotta get better. No, you aim for the moon, because once you hit the moon, then you go for the sun next. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm getting to It's not like I'm getting to LNN level and then just quitting, right? It's not like I'm gonna get my one LNN. It's not like I'm gonna grind till I get one LNN in this game to be like, it's good enough for me, right? No. I'll either prevail or lose my sanity. I don't know which is coming first, but... That's the thing, even if I got LNN level, like I wouldn't want to even participate in the TSO unless I'm at LNN level. Like, sure, this game is a bit more exaggerated because it's easier, you know, scoring requirements, da-da-da-da-da, but, like, regardless, I don't really care quite as much about what... nice, that was really nice dodging. I wouldn't want to participate in something high level until I actually am there. Oop, uh-oh. Well, again, maybe if I was a LOL-K player and I got a 4 miss, I would be more content. But in this game, it's like, I'm just kind of setting myself up for failure in that regard. Plus, the good news is, I probably don't have to care, because, by the time there's any other events, it probably will be for a few months. And hopefully by that point, I'll have this down to a 2 miss, a 1 miss, or an LNN by that point. Ideally. You know, we'll see for sure. Nothing happens until it happens, but... But essentially what I'm getting at, the TSO is something that I'm keeping my eye on. As much as I hate the Japan forced game style. No, that wasn't the case with the TSO, actually. Haha, never mind. That's one thing I'll never agree with for the TWC. I'm not playing the game in Japanese if I don't have to. That was awkward. But, I mean, as long as there is more TSOs, that's the thing. I just, like... I know view count isn't as high as it, you know, is for TWC, that makes sense. But, like, as long as, like, it's on average received properly and we can get more of these. Because even as a watcher, I'm really liking this TSO. So I hope it builds its traction, right? Is that number 5 for the Prison Rivers? Oh, I hate that. Oh, I didn't do this properly. Oopsie, whoopsie, woo. Never punish. Listen, one thing I noted while watching earlier is just the distinct lack of Reimu A players in Touhou. Someone's gotta fix that problem, right? That's not a good hole to go for. Well, it's just gonna be interesting to see how they go from here, right? I know, was it Georgie or whatever is the guy setting up, or at least is like the lead of this event. We see how they go from here. Oh. Right, yeah, because I hate to break it to you, but EOSD is not the next game on my list. But I mean, hey, you know, if you want to play a bad character and try to show off, then you know, Reimu A USD is certainly got to be a character high on that list. Oh, but she gets one of the easier patches. Oh, I don't know who's the person saying that, but. I don't think it would be the ballsiest pick. I'm not Oscar if you're picking Marissa in LOL K. Ah, son of. Oh, that was a good lineup too. So we'll see. I mean, I have my eye open for all Touhou event-related things, but my number one priority is still getting better myself. No, that was a bad one. I need to go left. Don't tell that to the scoring committee. But I'm not talking about like scorers. I'm talking about like the survival scoring, correct? Like one of the biggest problems with Reimu A and USD is just the fact that, like, unlike in, you know, LOL K, where homing legitimately will carry you through some of the hardest parts of the run, there's really not anything homing helps you with. Right? Like, the only thing that homing really carries in EOSD is the patchy fight. And that's not because homing is so good, that's just because you get one of the better patchy fights. So realistically, she might be the worst character in the game. It's just hard to compare due to A, the lack of Marissa A players, and B, you know, the difference between Reimu A and Marissa A is kind of difficult to compare. Yeah, well, to be fair, in LOL K, it's not like playing as Reimu and suddenly you're granted the run or something, right? You know, Dorami's first non is always going to exist. And in fact, as Reimu, I think it's even worse. But not having those few parts in Stage 5 is, you know, it makes it go from being potentially the worst run, the worst LNN, to maybe only like a top 10. You know, LNN or something. I say everything with a bit of an asterisk because I'm not the most, you know, I don't have the most value behind my saying. I'm not gonna be exact when it comes down to the measuring of the difficulty between things, but you get the point. Top 15. Okay, I said top 15. I said top 10. Top 15. Close enough. Piss off and die. Hey, 6 Prism Rivers. Nice. Yeah. Is there any other sneaky bad shots that get fit in the top 10, top 15? That isn't just the EOSD, the LOL-K, and the DDC bad shots? Where's the UFO ones flying themselves up? They're not going to be top of the list, but I was going to say they got to be up there. Perishable Knight Sakya is the best shot type of all time, though, right? Just like POFV Sakya. She's so good. Literally best character in their game. Sometimes you get the lineup, and sometimes you just don't see it quick enough. Go a little bit. Oh! Today is not my day. And you know what? As I said earlier, that's perfectly fine. Sometimes you gotta come down to earth before you can take another big one. But I'll get there. I can't be the greatest if I give up, you know? Nope, that's it. Can start uncanny shots. That makes sense. Because Hidden Star has some weirdness to it. Especially its late game, right? Like, it's stage 4 and its Okina's can be very awkward, so especially with like the spring and summer shots, I think it is. just for the finals. Like, those I can definitely see those being, you know, not top tier, but high tier on the LNN ladder. Yeah. It's like, when it comes down to Hidden Star, it's like, I feel like, I feel like the dancers get a little bit too much. I should play further wide. Harder than Junko. That's not... That might be true. It's just the fact that Lol K has everything else, right? Which is what makes it the consistently harder game. Hey. But, like, really the things about Hidden Star is it's like that stage 4 is surprisingly really awkward. And then that Okina... Like, the dancers, as, like, painful as the dancers are, they're not... At high level, they're not that terrible. Yeah, Lol K probably has the hardest stage 1. Like, I don't think that's... Like, there are a few stage... Like, I would say, when it comes down to the harder stage 1s, I'm not quite as comfortable saying DDC is up there, but I'd argue that one could be up there. SA is probably up there, but I would always say that Lol K is the hardest stage 1. That one's pretty beefy. Later on in UFO, I felt myself getting really good at Nazrin, but that was also after like 300 attempts. So I would lean towards no, but that's partly just me. UFO has Kogasa. Kogasa sucks for stage 2. But the UFO stage 1 is not the The thing about Nazrin is both her spells are really routable. So as long as you have the patience to route those for a stage 1 boss, you learn how to pick up the nons, and she becomes a lot simpler. Yeah, I don't think I would put Kogasa above Ringo. Maybe depending on the mood I'm in, you know, but... Yeah. Kogasa is incredibly lucky in that her first spell is safe spottable. If her first spell wasn't safe spottable, I would say if you couldn't hug her during that spell, I would say she's probably the hardest. But because you can remove that spell with the safe spot, I would say she's probably second to Ringo. That was a weird dodge. Like, Chirino's not really worth thinking about for stage 2. That's super difficult. Mystia is honestly, like, kind of surprising at times. I definitely put her in the upper list. Chen... I mean, even Toko's spooky, but I would not put her at top of the list for stage 2 by any means. Hina. I really don't remember the Hina fight that much. Hey, that was a perfect stage. That was a perfect prisoner. What's that? 6? Or is that 7? I think that was 7. Internet. But I don't think I'd put Hina up high on that list. Parsi, I don't think Parsi's too bad. I mean, she's not great, but she's not terrible. Oh, come on. Again, Kogasa sucks. She's an ass. Kyoko's kind of rough. Kyoko's definitely higher up on that stage 2 list as well. Seki Banki is probably the easiest stage 2 known to man. She is, in fact, probably such an easy stage 2 boss that there are other stage 1s that I'd argue are probably harder than her. Like, several stage 1s. Including the stage 1 from her game. Ringo, yeah, Ringo's terrible, probably the worst. Was it Narumi's next? No, no, not Narumi. Nemono's next. Nemono is... I don't know, she's got a couple spookier attacks, but she's not terrible. Then comes, what, Irumi? I don't know, I didn't spend that much time on Touhou 17. But... I don't remember. I'm pretty sure by the end of it I was getting much better on Irumi. I don't think it was too shabby. And Takane... Takane, I probably... I'm losing my mind what I'm doing. I'm gonna get one more perfect Prism River and then call it then over some Lost Branch. Yeah, shouldn't force the issue much longer. Irumi and Takane are kind of in the boat where I can't really value them the best because I didn't spend that long on their games. So I don't have the best. So I didn't get as comfortable with those bosses, so I probably have a little bit of a skewed opinion. Well, not necessarily. That is certainly something that helps the Remy fight. But the problem with the Remy fight is she has several... Some of her early attacks can kill you. Like, you can't underestimate her first 2 spells by any means. But even once you get past that, like, what was it? Vampire Illusion, I think it's called. Like, sure, that attack, haha, you know, it gives you an impossible wall, that's funny. But, like, even without it giving you an impossible wall, like, you're gonna have to make a pretty nice read unless you're really lucky. Unless you get a really lucky Vampire Illusion, you're gonna have to make rough reads. That last non is awkward because the bubbles are USD bubbles, so that sucks. And then the rain's not terrible, but it's not free. And then, I mean, Meister doesn't wall you. Meister doesn't drop an impossible wall. But Meister does drop you with the hardest attack in the entire game, in terms of its base skill level. Right? Like, Meister's not giving you impossible walls. Meister is gonna say, make a ridiculous dodge. And then do this, like, 6 times. And then Scarlet and Sokyo is, this is not what you want to be doing. Scarlet and Sokyo does a, sure, here's your stupid wall, sometimes, but most of the time it's like, here's this very difficult waves. I mean, when the single waves are coming out, in Scarlet and Sokyo, it's not that terrible. It's just when she releases that giant wave that's like the 4 layers of like bubbles. But it's like when she does that wave, it's no matter what, there's gonna be some really rough reads. The unfortunate nature of extra stages is that basically every lunatic boss is going to be harder than the extra stage. Generally speaking. I don't think that's always true, but that's not that far from the truth. Right? Like, if you're talking about normal stage 6 bosses, sure, the extra stages are probably harder, because that's probably how they're intended to be, but in terms of lunatic, I wasn't even looking. Yeah. I think a lot of people get caught up in the wall nature of Remy, because, oh, Remy's got a lot of variability involved. You know, and Sakia too, for that matter. When, sure, they can wall you, but the reality is, like I said, when what's her face? When she launches the quadruple wave in Scarlet and Sokyo, it doesn't matter if she gives you an impossible wall or not. It's gonna be hard. Like, there's gonna be a lot of bullets that you're gonna have to be really good to dodge. Unless you're incredibly lucky, but if you want to play for that, go for it. I don't think it's gonna work well. Yukari, at least topple Yuko? Probably. Yeah, I'd say most stage 6 bosses are harder than their extras. This game is the closest you could probably get. I'd say maybe Ron could... No. I mean, it's possible. Why is my internet pooping? I think really the big tell is, do we include spam or not? If you include the entirety of Stage 6, which just includes spam, then Stage 6 is definitely harder than the extra or Phantasm from this game. If you don't include that, I think it's closer. I think it's a lot closer. But I don't think it's that far out of reach. And that's worth noting with this game being probably the easiest Stage 6 on the market. That's a little debatable. So that's not always going to be the case. Some people may disagree with that, but whether this is the easiest or one of the easiest doesn't matter. The point is, that was a very nice setup for that. That was a beautiful setup. The point is, extra stages are designed around, I guess, normal being being harder than normal and probably similar enough to hard. Extra stages are not necessarily designed with lunatic in mind. It's like, there's no world I'm gonna rank Nue as harder than Byakuren. Hell, I would not put Nue as harder than Sho, even. Although Sho is a particularly disgusting Stage 5 boss. So, give that a... Sho is harder than some Stage 6s. Like, if I had to fight all 6 minutes of Yuko, or fight the 2 minutes or something that is, show, I would fight the Yuko fight every day. Yeah, I'd say this game is probably like one of the closest in terms of comparing its extra stage to its stage 6 Lunatic. Just because, again, Yuko not being... Oh! Pain. Let's just conquer there. We've had our time. What is FS? FS stands for full spectrum.